Morning.
Morning.
Tuesday, it's November 20th. It is a cold one out there actually this morning. We're seeing temperatures quite cold and quite chilly in places under clear skies last night. So it's going to be dry again this morning, and we will see lots of sunshine across most parts of the county today. It will become a little bit cloudier then by the evening, and we'll see highest temperatures today of about 8 or 9 degrees. But it's about 3 or 4 out there now, so just take it handy if you're driving somewhere where may have been some ground frost and higher ground last night, because it was a cold one.
Some of the top trends that you're waking up to this Tuesday morning. Denmark-Ireland is trending. Another goalless draw for Ireland. I didn't watch it. I started kind of listening to the build-up to it on the radio, and I was like, nah, do you know what? I don't think I'll bother.
Better off.
Yeah.
From what I read this morning, it was cat. Even Denmark came out and said, what is wrong with Ireland? They're actually afraid to attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, a bullish Martin O'Neill afterwards insists that we are making progress and we're getting better. So I don't know. Like, he says that he was praising the defensive qualities of Ireland last night. So I don't know. I didn't see it.
Well, they obviously defended well to say that they kept it to a 0-0 draw, but that's all they did.
That's
by all
all they
accounts,
did.
yeah.
Okay. I'm a Celeb is trending as well. Day 2 was it yesterday? I still have to get into it. Okay, tonight might be the night that I finally catch up. All going well. Who's standing out? Do you think so far?
Harry Redknapp for
Harry,
me. Yeah,
okay.
I haven't written. I wrote down on my phone myself and Una. Wrote down who we think will win it at the end, and I have him written. I think he's phenomenally brilliant.
And he's supposed to be very sweet talking about the wife and how much he misses her, and they've been together for a long time and they're not used to being apart.
Yeah, he did tell a funny story about how he's useless at kind of like, sorry, not useless is not the word he used when it comes to DIY stuff.
Yeah.
He's just got bad luck. Like he is the Jonah. Like, so he said he bought this lovely kind of power washer thing, and he said, "Oh, I'll water the flowers for the wife." But the power washer cut all the flowers in half. So he said, "Oh no, I hope she didn't notice." So he turned around thinking, right, she's not looking. He turned around and all he saw was this, just her inside the window.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I guess if
funny.
You're Harry Redknapp, you don't really need to be good at
That's
housework
true.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This is catchy. BWOTY18. That's the Image Magazine Business Women of the Year Awards. They were on last night. They're also trending, obviously. And yesterday was International Men's Day. We mentioned it here on the video yesterday morning, and it was a good time for people to talk and an opportunity to talk about men's health issues. In particular, suicide rates was one of the things that was discussed, and the shocking, very, very scary statistics on suicide rates for various age groups of men in Ireland and across Europe. Very, very scary. So yeah, I think International Men's Day gets kind of a bad rap, but very good time to talk about things like that, I think, and about health issues for men, which men aren't quite as good at as women, I would say.
I'd say, you're dead right. Yeah.
Getting better, probably.
Yeah.
But
nowhere near as good, and nowhere near what they should be doing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard so many anecdotal stories of young lads maybe having something medically wrong with them and spending 6 months thinking about it before they go to the doctor because they're too afraid to say it to their mates.
I'd say 6 months is
or
probably at the lower end of the scale.
Yeah,
as well.
it's sad, isn't it?
I know guys who haven't been to the doctor for 10 years, if not more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So International Men's Day is still trending this morning.
Papers this morning, what we're waking up to on the front page is the Examiner has a picture of Leanne O'Callaghan. Leanne is dressed in her underwear with kind of marker all over her body saying this is not consent, and she was standing outside of the Central Criminal Court in Dublin yesterday. She's the second woman in Ireland this week to dress in her underwear and have all over her body this is not consent, after another woman in Cork did it during the week as well. I'm handing back the shackles of shame, says rape survivor. She's on the front page of the Examiner there. HSE data not reliable enough on discharges from hospital. That's also on the front page there this morning. An expert group examining the scale of the causes of delayed discharges from hospital have been unable to produce any meaningful recommendations. And tributes to an Irish soccer fan. He was found dead in Denmark last night. Very sadly, he'd gone to the game, Dave Clerkin from Drogheda in Louth, and his body was discovered in the harbour in Copenhagen last night. So very, very sad there.
I think the Irish players wore black armbands last night for the match. Yeah,
it's very, very sad. The Irish Daily Mail this morning then says Fine Gael faithful tell Leo it's time to tackle Facebook. Leo Varadkar's under threat following growing pressure to appoint a social media czar after his own party adopted the plan as official policy. And who? Holly and Deck make I'm a Celeb a huge hit. I was actually curious to see that inside the paper. They've gone through the viewing figures. I'll open that there in a minute because I'm curious to see what the opening night would have gotten. The Irish Sun this morning, superfan David dies in match Haria, and there's a picture of the Irish team with a minute's silence before the game last night as he drowned in Denmark. And in the Independent this morning, tax grab will hit ordinary families as 80,000 said to have their allowances stripped, and parents will be able to take a full year off to care for a new baby. They'll be able to look after their newborn at home for the first year under plans to extend the parental benefit. That's also in the Independent this morning.
It's just 3 days to go to Black Friday, of course. We've got a Black Friday competition on the show, and I know Andrew mentioned on the video here yesterday morning, we're reminding ourselves and all of you guys to try to shop local as much as possible in the run up to and on Black Friday. A lot of the shops have got their sales already up and running for this Friday. It's just 34 sleeps till Christmas. That sounds about time soon enough to be writing letters to Santa, right?
Yeah,
that's not a long time.
I know somebody who started already and sent off theirs at the weekend and now wants to change it.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Ooh, well, maybe they were very early with the letter. They might get a the CAO change of mind form, kind of.
Yeah, they sent the letter and then went, "Can we send my next one now?"
Aww,
yeah, so I heard somebody do that.
Yeah, we're flip flopping at home now.
Right. We're changing our mind.
We're changing our minds. There was talk for about 6 months now, on and off. She's very good. She wouldn't talk about things too much, but there was talk that she was going to ask him for a Nintendo Switch.
What's that?
It's a little games console, but it's the one. It can be a handheld one, or it can be plugged into the monitor.
Oh, okay.
They're very cool. Yeah. So that was the talk for a long time. Complete turnaround. Kind of like me in my CAO form. Some kind of a Barbie thing now. So
on your CEO form?
Yeah. Barbie, Malibu, we shopping centre.
We read that back. Was it July or August? Wasn't there like a list from Smiths or Argos where they released, the top toys for Christmas?
Yeah.
And I think Barbie was in the top 3, wasn't she?
Barbie, I was saying to you, Barbie's kind of cool now. Like she's not. They take the make out of the Barbie of old.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's the TV series and she had a film as well, didn't she?
The TV series is quite funny, and so it sends up the original kind of idea of Barbie, but now she's a doctor and an engineer, and she's got all these qualifications. But they'll make jokes about it in the show. Then they're like, "Whoa, Barbie! Wait, what age are you? How many years did you spend in college?" So it's very funny. But yeah, so 34 sleeps till Christmas. I can't believe it.
Scientists have discovered the worst year ever.
Oh God! Please don't say that
when
I was born or something.
And it's not the year you were born. It was the year 536.
Oh
AD.
yeah. Right, sorry, no. Any time like that.
Yeah, no.
I'd hate to have been born then.
Again, you're dead right. And here's why. During this faithful 12 months, it says, a mysterious fog surrounded Europe, China and the Middle East in terrible darkness. A volcanic explosion caused mayhem across the world, and temperatures plunged to almost 3 degrees, kicking off the coldest decade in more than 2,000 years. So if you were born and you're watching this in the year 536 AD, sorry about that.
Total shitstorm.
Yeah,
there was probably no plague around then as well, was there?
I'd say there was a few plagues around the place.
Yeah.
Do you know, to be honest with you, I know, I'm just about to say it, you're probably thinking, why is that relevant to anybody? I bring it up because, why is that relevant to anybody? Why did they probably got paid a fortune to commission what year was the worst ever, and they came up with the year 536.
You could use it for telling your kids today how lucky they are. You could have been born in 536 and you would have had the plague and a fog.
You'd have been cold. Degrees. Yeah, and you'd have had a volcanic eruption and you couldn't go anywhere then. You certainly couldn't fly.
So yeah, I'm going to start using that one at home. You could have been born in 536, young lady.
And would I be right if I said that she just turned and go,
so impossible. I was born in 2011. It's like the I hate waste. I've talked about this before, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I hate waste, and so I'd say to her, it's not even really, I would never force her to eat food or anything, but I'd be like, eat your dinner, those children would love it. And she's like, if I eat it, they can't have it. If I don't eat it, they still can't have it. So I don't know why you keep bringing that up every time I don't eat my dinner.
She's figured out your logic.
Yeah, I know.
You're screwed.
I'm just like, crap. I actually just don't really like dumping food.
Get it into you, girl. Speaking of food.
Yes, I'm hungry.
You know that we've had this crusade, and this well, maybe it's the crusade. It's definitely been more me than you, I'd imagine.
Go on.
We both have agreed that if we get our hands on Brussels sprouts crisps, I'm still going on about it.
Yeah, you are.
We taste them.
I love them, but you're going on about it a lot now. Yeah.
Okay. Tracy O'Carroll from Abbey Dorney.
Morning, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Left a package here yesterday. Now I don't have them here. They're in the office. I shared a photograph last week of they've become available. So they have a multi-pack in the UK where inside it there's turkey and stuffing, there's pigs and blankets, and there's the Brussels sprouts crisps.
Going straight for the sprouts there.
I have them in the office.
Tomorrow morning on the video live.
I'm not here tomorrow morning.
During the show live.
Well, I'd rather do it on video.
On video live.
So we can either do it today.
Yeah.
or wait till next week? Can you wait till next week to eat Walker's Brussels sprouts crisps?
No.
Right, okay.
I can't.
We have them. We've
Okay,
gotten our
so
hands
today
on them,
during the show
so-
we'll go video live.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool,
We'll
alright,
do it for
yeah.
the crack.
Can we feed each other with them? Would look cool.
No.
Okay.
So that's it. We're going to go live on the radio in about 60 seconds' time. So join us, radiokerry.ie if you're listening out Farton. You can text or WhatsApp us or leave a comment here and we'll talk to you in a few minutes' time. Coffee?
Coffee.
Brussels sprouts crisps?
For coffee. Yep.
Brussels sprouts
Morning.
crisps? Brussels sprouts?